The Yaoja of the Sinestro Corps joined in the assault on Earth. He employed his lethal mixture of his native hunting techniques with the devastating power of a Sinestro Corps ring to fight against the combined might of the Green Lantern Corps and Earth heroes. What's up guys, it's Dr.Vankman Collectibles channel, and today we're going to have a look at New York Comic Con 2019 Ultimate Sinestro Corps Predator action figure from NECA. It's actually an exclusive release that NECA produced as a limited edition for New York Comic Con event last year. And like we previously get with the Batman vs Joker Alien release, it comes a part of DC Comics vs Dark Horse Comics edition and features Green Lantern figure in addition inside. In my case, in this particular review, we have only Sinestro Corps Predator, because being only a Predator fan, I've got this figure separately from his initial set. Just for additional information, in the actual release, the Green Lantern figure comes included with a swappable heads to display the character as Hal Jordan or Jon Stewart version, and comes with some accessories like an interchangeable hand, attachable ring effect, and a power lantern. While Sinestro Corps Predator includes interchangeable hands, unmasked portrait, a shuriken, combi stick and sword, as you can see here. And while everything is here out of the package, we can take a look at the Sinestro Corps Predator more close. But before we go forward, let's check the actual size of the figure first. And according to my ultra electronic device, we have the following value of how this Predator stands from the very top of his head to the feet. This action figure, inspired by a classic comic book story, released in 2008 in the Green Lantern comic book story arc, where the already fearsome Yaoja, armed now with the power ring of Yellow Lantern, joins the Sinestro Corps to attack the Earth. And taking that inspiration, we have a brand new release from the Predator universe. But essentially speaking, the new Predator design is actually revised Battle Armor The Lost Predator from 1990 Predator 2 movie, released by NECA as a part of standalone Series 11 Predator line. It features absolutely identical armor sculpting, almost on all parts of the body. Actually, the chest armor, gauntlets, shoulder plates, lower skirt, legs armor and the shoulder-mounted cannon are absolutely the same mold. The only difference here is a new Yellow Lantern sign on the chest, the brand new sculpted helmet design, and of course the updated painting. Mostly the armor gracefully shaded in dark yellow, which is more tarnished than bright, with a lot of cool washing, which giving it a more natural and aged, kind of battle-worn look. While the body painted in black color as the traditional sculpted netting. If we turn him around, we'll find an extremely bright yellow sculpted appliances, which is fully connected to the back. And it's actually the same scabbard for his sword and the same plasma caster as we've got before with the Battle Armor Lost Predator. The interesting thing is that all his accessories comes made from this yellow translucent plastic, which I think is just a specific character accent to the design. The net launcher gun is also attached on the back at the lower skirt section, and the additional net launcher we can see on his left leg as we usually get with some of the classic Predators. The armored piece, like this lower skirt part, and the chest armor is kind of softer plastic as the shoulder blades on the left arm. And it's actually glued onto the bicep, I guess to make the articulation system more flexible. The masked head is actually a brand new sculpt, with a really cool helmet design, that's highlighted mostly with the silver paint, with the same dark yellow accent on it. And even if considering the fact that it's just a revised version of Battle Armor Lost Predator, the updated design really makes this figure one of the amazing Predator releases ever produced by NECA, because it looks absolutely phenomenal. And I think it will be my second favorite Predator, alongside with the Ultimate Clan Leader and Laser Shot Predators from NECA. As with accessories, NECA gives you a really cool stuff with this particular Predator. First we have his unmasked portrait, as another available option to display the figure. It has a really unique color palette of yellowish gold, with some nice visible texture work that covers the forehead, and black speckles that partially covering the mandible section. I was very curious to find out if the head sculpt was used before with any of the previously released Predators. And answer is yes, as it's actually a revised, unmasked portrait of the Elder Predator with a really spectacular and unique work with painting. The dreadlocks here are the same as on the masked version, clipped with the black ringlets. So now we can just take it on and wiggle off the masked head. The good thing is that NECA updated joint system for replaceable heads, because now we have the alternative, more slender cylindric form joint. And once you got the helmet switched on, this is what you get for the unmasked head. It's entirely up to you which way you're going to display the figure, and the two head sculpts gives you the option to use masked or unmasked portrait in your Predator collection. As with the plasma caster and scabbard, he comes with a set of the same Yellow Lantern ring energy weapons, which includes the shuriken or extended version of the throwing disc, this neat looking sword, which is actually the same mold as we've got before with the battle armor Lost Predator. It can be displayed with the special hand or just slide it on the back to the special holster where it sits perfectly. And also we get this very long extended spear or combi stick, which is absolutely identical with what we've got before with the ultimate Eche Predator. All these accessories made from the same translucent yellow plastic, which were used on the sculpted accessories on his back. The interchangeable hands also included in the set. Actually we get a pair of hands with the open palm as it comes from the package, and the additional pair of slightly open holding hands, where the left hand specifically made to hold the sword or even the included shuriken disc, while his right hand specifically made to hold the spear. And you can notice that his left hand actually features the Sinestro core ring of power of the Yellow Lantern, as do the left hand with the open palm version. Well, let's talk about the articulation possibility. The actual number of the points of articulation to about 30, as all the other Ultimate NECA figures. His head technically rotates in all the way around, hinge up and down, and tilt. There is some articulation of the weapon on Plasma Caster, which can hinge up and down, and also rotate. The arms hinge outward to about that extent, and of course has a rotation possibility. There is swivel joint at the bicep, double jointed elbows, which also allows the forearms to rotate, and the rotation of the wrist, which also can hinge back and forth. The upper torso ball joint, lower torso waist swivel, which is actually ball jointed too. The legs can split out, hinge forward and back as well, and has a swivel joint to rotate them side to side. The knees are double jointed too, and for the feet articulation there is an ankle pivot with a good range of motion. Moving forward to the size comparison part, we have Sinestro Core Predator next to the classic Predators from NECA based on the movies. It's a classic Ultimate Jungle Hunter and Ultimate City Hunter. Here we have Sinestro Core Predator next to some of the other Predators from NECA based on the Dark Horse comics, is the Golden Angel Elder Predator and Ultimate Eche Predator. Here we have Sinestro Core Predator next to some of the other Predators from NECA, is a Kenner-inspired Laser Shot Predator and Dark Horse Comics Horned Head Predator. Here we have Sinestro Core Predator next to some of the other characters from AVP series, is AVP Unmasked Scar Predator and AVP Xenomorph Alien Warrior from NECA. Some of the human characters from the classic 1987 Predator movie is the Dutch Schiffer and Rick Hopkins. Here we have Sinestro Core Predator next to some of the most famous horror characters from NECA. some of the MCU figures from the Diamond Select, Avengers series, some of McFarlane Toys characters from the Walking Dead TV series, and of course Sinestro Core Predator, next to Ghostbusters figures, Dr. Peter Vankman and Dr. Resistance from Diamond Select Toys. Sinestro Core Predator, ladies and gentlemen, as the exclusive Ultimate Edition of 2019 New York Comic Con release from NECA. Just remind you that the actual release of this Predator also includes the Green Lantern figure, as this set also being a part of DC Comics vs Dark Horse Comics Limited Edition. The real sad situation about this release is that it's really hard to find this set nowadays, or one of these two figures separately for a good price after the event, as it's only available on eBay from a private collections. So I'm very glad that luckily got this Predator for my Predator collection. Thank you guys for watching, and if you already got this set to your collection or one of these figures separately, please let me know in the comment section what do you think about this release, because I'm also going to find a San Diego Comic Con exclusive Predator figure soon. If you're guys new to this channel or still haven't a chance to hit that little subscribe button that's located just below this video, you can actually do it right now. Also, if you want to go back and check some of my other NECA reviews, you can find a special playlist for that. Stay tuned guys, and more videos will be definitely coming your way. It was Dr.Vankman Collectibles channel. Thanks for watching and see you next time.
This is Peter Vankman saying. See you then.